students, so welcome back. In this session we are going to see the concepts of constant and variable in C programming. Okay, so what is a constant? So constant is basically an entity in the program whose value does not change during the course of program execution. Meaning what? Once you have defined an entity in your program as a constant and assign some value to it, the value of that particular constant remains same throughout the execution of the program. Okay, so a constant can be of various types, as integral constant, which represent integer values, of course. Then real constant, these are the constant which represents floating point values. Then character constant represents single character which are enclosed within single quotes. And fourth one is string constants. So string constants represent a string of character which is enclosed within double quotes. So basically when you assign a value to a constant, that value remains constant, or that value remains fixed throughout the execution of program. Now the value which you assign, that will be dependent on these types. Whether if you assign integer type of value, then the constant becomes integer constant. So and if you assign real value to the constant, it becomes real constant. If you assign character value to the constant, it will be character constant. And if you assign string, any string value to the constant, then it will be string constant. Okay, now one more important note while creating constant in the program. So any comma or blank space while defining integer, real or character constant is not allowed. So when you define a constant in your program, you have to keep in mind that blank spaces or any comma while creating constant in the program is not allowed. Okay, so how you declare constant in the program? So constant can be defined by any of the following way. So basically there are two ways by which we can define constant in the program. First is with the help of hash define statement. It is also referred as symbolic constants. The constants which are defined with the help of hash define statement, they are called as symbolic constants. Now there's a syntax to define constant with the help of hash define statement. This is the syntax. Now what it is? Hash, you have to use hash, then define keyword. After that you have to write name of the constant and the value which you want to assign to that constant. Okay, so let's just see the example of this particular hash define statement. So here you can see hash and define. Hash define are the keywords with which you can assign constant value to a. Here hash define, with the help of hash define keyword, I am going to assign value 8 to a. So value of a remains same, value of a remains 8 throughout the execution of the program. Why? Because I have created a as a constant. So value of a remains 8 throughout the execution of the program. Okay, so this is the one way how you can define, how you can declare constant in the program. Second way is with the help of const keyword. So this is the syntax. If you want to define constant in the program with the help of const keyword, then you have to use this keyword const, and data type, you have to mention the data type which you are going to store. Okay, then constant name and constant value. See, this is the example. You have to use const keyword, data type. Here I am going to assign integer type of value to a, that is why I am using integer, and I am assigning integer 8 value to a here. So this is the syntax when you use const keyword for declaration of the constant. So these are the two way by which you can create constant in the program. Okay, now moving on to the next concept, which is variable. Now variable is exactly opposite to the constant. Variable are the entities whose value changes throughout the execution of program. Okay, now basically a variable represents the name of the memory location where the variable value is stored. So this is the syntax of creating variable in the program. Okay, you have to mention the data type and the variable name. Okay, so this is the example. Here I have created variable a which is of type integer. So I have created variable a whose value will change throughout the execution of program, and this a is used for holding integer value. Okay, now a variable can be defined with or without initial value. Now you can assign a value to a variable at the time of declaration, or you can assign later also. Okay, so this is also possible, where you can declare as well as initialize the value of a at the same time. Here I have created integer a, at the same time I am assigning value 5 to a. Okay, now remember that since it is a variable, value of a can be modified throughout the execution of the program. Okay, so consider at one point value of a is 5, then for other function value of a may change since it is a variable. Okay, now next and very most important point is scope of variable. Now in C language, a variable can be either of global or local scope. Now what is this global and local variable? Okay, so let's understand the concept of global and local variable with the help of example. So this is a simple program. With the help of this program, I'll be explaining you the global variable and local variable. So ignore the logical part, since we have not covered how to apply the loops, how to apply the condition statement, control statement. So ignore this part. Let's just focus on this part, declaration of variable. Let's just focus on this part. So when you define or when you declare a variable before any function, so main is a function, I told you in the beginning. So when you declare a variable before even the main function, that variable is called as global variable. Now since it is declared before all the functions, before main function, so this variable can be accessed by any other function in the program. So I can access, so my main program, my main function can also access this particular variable, or any other function can also access this variable since it is a global variable. Now remember that when you declare a variable, if it is declared outside all the functions, then it is called as global variable. Generally global variables are declared at the beginning of the program. Okay, can you see here, immediately after declaration or after inclusion of the header file, this particular variable is declared. Since it is a global variable, it is declared immediately after declaration of the header files. Okay, so these variables are declared outside all functions, generally on top of the program. Lifetime of a global variable is the entire execution period of program. So this global variable, lifetime of this global variable remains complete execution of the program. So whenever you want to access at the middle of any function, you can access this global variable. Okay, these can be accessed by any function defined below the declaration in a file. So any function can access global variables. Okay, so this is what is global variable. Next is local variable. Now see here, this particular variable rad, this variable is defined inside the function main. So that is why this variable is called as local. Now the access of this variable rad is limited to this particular function only. So if you define any variable inside function, the access of that variable is limited to that particular function itself. Entire program cannot access this rad variable since it is defined within function. So are you getting my point? What is local and global is? Local variables are local to a particular function, whereas global variables are globally accessed by all the functions or anywhere in the program. So see here, these variables are declared inside some functions lifetime of a local variable is the entire execution period of that function in which it is defined. So you can access this particular local variable within that particular function only. Okay, cannot be accessed by any other function. Local variables cannot be accessed by outside functions. Okay, then in general, variables declared inside a block are accessible only in that block. So when you declare a local variable within function, so that particular function can only access local variable. Other functions cannot access the local variables, but global variables can be accessed by all the functions. Okay, so depending on where you declare your variable, the variables can be categorized into global variable or local variable. If you define outside of all the functions, it becomes global. If you define a variable inside a particular function, it becomes local to that function. Okay, so that is what is about global variable and local variable.